There, YouTube. Hello, ladies and sirs. Reno here. About to have a morning pipe. Welcome to Joe Case Slayer Poker. Dagner Slayer Poker, rather. And today, I'm smoking W.O. Larsens Siganture blend. This is actually the first tobacco I ever ordered. It's an aromatic, I'm sure a lot of you have tried it. It's pretty good. Really gotta smoke it slow though, because you'll get tongue bite if you don't. It smells great. Anyway, enough chit chat. I got it. I fished out a new ashtray out of my old room. It's this thing. Used to be a candle holder, but I don't really use candles. And someone bought it for me for a birthday a long time ago. I thought it'd make a cool ashtray, so. Being that I don't have an ashtray, kind of worked out. Anyway, I tend to order my tobaccos from Iwan Rees. It's a Chicago-based pipe company. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. I like their selection, and their shipping is really fast. Partly because I have a P.O. box, and they only ship first-class mail to P.O. boxes. So on the downside, it's kind of expensive, but I get my tobacco in like a day or two. So that's nice. I know a lot of you order it from pipesandcigars.com, which I'm probably going to start ordering from them too. They checked out the website, they have some good deals, so I'll do that. I don't know if you can see this. I'm wearing my Big Lebowski shirt today. The Dude. It's my favorite movie. If you didn't know already, I don't know why you wouldn't know. I told you. I've seen this movie over like at least 100 times. At least. Getting excited for Game of Thrones. It's coming out on DVD in a couple weeks here. I pre-ordered it on Blu-ray. I haven't seen it yet. As I told you in an earlier video, I read the first book and I loved it. And I'm going to start reading the second book probably this week. I'm finishing up the other book I'm reading. Almost done with it. And then I'm going to start the second book. I think it's called The Clash of Kings. And hopefully I'll be able to finish that before the DVD gets here. I don't think the first season of the show goes into the second book, but if it does, then I'd rather have read it already. So, just in case. Planning on entering Joe Case's 600 subscriber contest. Just trying to figure out a good naturey area to do it in. I mean, I live in the forest, so it shouldn't be too hard. There's a really nice stream that kind of runs through the town as well, so might do that. And it looks like it might snow today, so I might have a snowy backdrop to do a video in, which would be cool. Probably be all whited out, but whatever. It would still look nice. That's what matters, right? Anyways, I watched a little bit of the Oscars last night. I don't know if you guys did, but kind of sucked this year. Like, I didn't really see any of the movies that were nominated. mostly because they didn't look interesting when they were in theaters. I didn't bother. That Moneyball movie, I don't know. I mean, I like Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill's funny sometimes, but it just didn't look that interesting. It looked like a boring Jerry Maguire or something. And that George Clooney movie, same thing. Like, it just looked boring. Like, his wife's in a coma, and he finds out like she cheated on him, or she was cheating on him, or is. And he decides to be a good father. That looked dumb. And that movie, like The Artist, like won everything. It's like in black and white. I think the guy says like 2 words in it. You're just shitty, man. Like, really? Funny thing is, there's been like other years where they had a bunch of crappy movies that they nominated, probably because not a lot of good movies came out that year, and they all act like they loved it, like it was the greatest movies ever made, which is probably what they have to do, but it's just dumb. I was really let down with the Oscars this year. Oh, and there was that one movie where like Meryl Streep dresses up like a bitch. I don't know, she's supposed to be like a politician or a first lady or something. And it just looked dumb. And of course she won because she's fucking Meryl Streep and she wins everything. It's like, dude, she's won 2 Oscars already. Give it to somebody else. So yes, like, we know she's a good actress by now. Let's move on. But I am looking forward to next year. Because I hope rather, that The Hobbit will be nominated for a lot of things. Lord of the Rings was. Well, at least Return of the King was. I think that one Best Movie of the Year was nominated. And I think The Hobbit's going to be just as good, if not better. So, I'm hoping it wins Best Picture next year. And granted, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't be like, oh, it was the best movie of the year. But given that Peter Jackson made Lord of the Rings, and now he's making The Hobbit, and the excellent job he did with those movies, I think, there's a good chance it's going to be really good. I have the extended editions of Lord of the Rings, and hold on a second. There's an interview that that's with, I think, Peter Jackson, and he's talking about Christopher Lee, the actor who played Sauron in the movie. No, Saruman, sorry. And he was saying how he's read Lord of the Rings every year since it came out, and he continues to do so. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And when they interview him, they can tell him. You can tell like he knows a lot about the books. And even Peter Jackson was saying, like, I didn't have to explain to him who Saruman was. He just knew, better than I did. And so I was thinking, oh, maybe I could do that. I mean, I just finished Lord of the Rings for the second time, and I plan on reading it again in the future. So maybe I'll try to read it once a year like he does. I think I'd also throw in The Hobbit, though, because it's short, and I really like that book as well. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday. Hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon.